What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome, 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 welcome. How y'all feeling today? Me? I'm doing marvelous. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody joining us today. Class number 2 is about to be, as some say, lit. Welcome, welcome. What we got here? I want to say thanks, and also please introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself. Name, team, Zodiac, team, and location. All right, all right, all right. What's up, Evina? My name's Coach Kyer. I'm Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm glad y'all could join me today. Turn this fire down a little bit. If you got headphones in, I know you can feel that right there. Woohoo! I see New Orleans in the building. I see Latifah in the building. Team Charlotte. I see Kaya in here. Team Cancer in Baltimore. I want all y'all to know what I'm so happy and grateful that one of the pieces that we're going to talk about today is recovering from Mercury retrograde. I probably start that off because that wasn't even my like what I was really going to do today, but I'm definitely because that's a part of this course, recovering from Mercury retrograde. And it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful that we all can just sit here and be like, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Of course, some people are texting me now saying that they like the link isn't working and all that other good stuff. So I appreciate it. I want everybody to tell me what they're so happy and grateful for right now. Everybody type, give me one or two things what you're so happy and grateful for, and let's set the tone up in this joint. Also, let me know if this is your first class or your second class. This is class 2, but is this your first class or is this your second class? Um, Me, okay, I see my first timers up in here. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Happy about the new knowledge and the opportunities. I see happy to glad to meet the family. Yeah, had to come back in and log in. I need to get a couple of people the link to the. I can't wait. Like I'm so happy and grateful that I'm gonna have a real big staff one day, and this is gonna be texting those people. I'm gonna have a whole tech team that's gonna be like, hey, we got to get these people in here. We got to get these people in here. But right now, it's all me, and that's all good. Happy about life, my family, in this class as a way to generate and create more wealth in all forms that I'm open to receive. That's what's up. Costanza said it's her first class. She's open to receiving. Did you, people who this is your first class? Did you get a chance to go back and look at the replay? Like if this is your first class, but you got a chance, you know what I'm saying, and I sent out the replay, did you get a chance to look at the replay? Did you get a chance to look at some of it, the beginning, the supplies? I just want to do like a quick review while we still getting people in here. I'm so happy and grateful, peaceful surroundings, and immeasurable grace. I like that. Team Cancer is in the building. I see that Lori watched the replay, so she's ready. Who started looking for trees? Did somebody start to go looking for trees and ancestor money? Also, if you're in the Facebook group, press 5 if you in the Facebook group and press 0 if you're not in the Facebook group yet. Oh yeah, I'm doing a whole bunch of like calling on the angels up in this piece tonight, right? Trying to get everybody right. Can I get you right, baby? Trying to get my folks together. Trying to get my folks together. We're gonna get together too. This is the link for the. Come on, baby. Give me something. I love it when this type of stuff happens. I probably put it in there twice. So we might have a little lag time. I hope everybody just be a little considerate of that just for the time being. Because my phone is vibrating. Where do we weigh the half a pound of coins? All right. So if you see the link, I really, really, really want you to click the link. Everything except candles and tree oil in the tree money oils in the mail. Wait. When should we plant the tree, or can I plant a tree for my ancestors? We're not on the tree today. Today we're not talking about the tree. That's thank you. So let me. I want to send out my email that I got that I know I just forwarded to myself. Dun 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 dun. Un momento, por favor. All right. We have so many people registered for the class, and I only see like half of them here. Maybe people are going to catch the replay, which I'm absolutely sure. Okay. Ancestor money, tree, still yet to purpose. Stacy's in the building finally. Thank you very much. Right. So, everybody, let's just take a big inhale first. Just take a nice big inhale and exhale. Let's just pull some peace in right now up under this full moon in Scorpio. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Nice big inhale. Slow inhale. Exhale out the mouth. One thing you always got to know about Khayr is you got to know when to relax. You got to relax. It is you're not going to miss anything. Okay, you are. I mean, you're not. You're not gonna miss not one thing. I'm not gonna let you miss anything. Just stay relaxed. That's really, really important because remember we're working on a wealthy mindset too, not just getting the money, but remember when they say a fool and his money are soon parted? Well, the nervous and their money is soon parted too. You're not going to miss anything, okay? but thank you for being ready and being attentive. And I'm gonna give you, like, I really haven't talked about the tree because everybody doesn't have the tree. Like, so you got time enough. Just go get the tree. You're gonna have the tree before Wednesday, probably. Wednesday we can start talking about the tree. But if you don't understand the cycles first, then it won't make any sense for me to tell you when to plant the tree. So a lot of your questions are going to be answered today as we go over these phases and proper behavior. Okay? Right. Good, good, good. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the link. And oh, wait. I know I need, okay, one more person I think I got to send this to. I love, like, it's not really scrambling at the end, but like I said, it's really important for me to try to keep as many people together as we can to move as a unit. That's why it's important that the Facebook group, that all of us can be teachers of what you know. If you see somebody asking a question and you already know the answer, guess what you can do? Type it in there and tell them already. Like, I'm looking, but I'm not going to be mad if somebody else tells them the right answer. I'm not going to get mad at anything, period. But each one teach one, and you're gonna have to teach this to your children. And the faster you like start teaching it to somebody, then that's the way that you're gonna learn it. You're gonna learn it as well. Okay. Okay. I sent links. Links have been sent. Okay, let's get the party started. I'm sure people will continue to text as we move along. So, all right, man, I'm Coach Khayr, and I'm so happy and grateful that you're here. So let's get this thing parted. Let's get this party started. We're not talking about the tree right now. Please don't ask about the tree right now. Just don't ask about the tree right now. We're gonna be in good shape. I'm gonna make sure that all those things. What we'll talk about, since there's so many questions about the tree, we're gonna put that to the end. Okay, we're gonna put the tree in the end. But right now, we want to get to these phases. For phases, baby. So one of the things that I highly recommend you getting is a this pocket planner, Llewellyn's 2018 astrological pocket planner. Yep. And we'll go over to Amazon. I love sharing the screen. That's one of the things I really love about this is astrological pocket planner. And let me share my screen one more time. This book right here, 2018, it's got all the moon cycles in it. But they don't tell you what to do, but they tell you, like, where the planet is going to be at. They tell you, different things, what's on what, yada yada yada. But they don't tell you exactly what where the phases are. Okay, so they'll say full moon, but they won't tell you what the activity is. So I really suggest this book right here. And it goes all the way to 2019. So basically what I'm telling you is, what I'm about to teach you is, you're going to be able to take this book and put every date all the way until December 2018, 2019 to be able to map out. Oh, mine doesn't say 2019. Mine just goes to 2018. Yeah, mine goes to the January 3rd, 2019. So at least for the rest of this year, for the next 8 months, because we're still in April. So for the next 8 months, you'll be able to go tonight and map this whole thing out. My other one is the Passion Planner. I love me my Passion Planner, but the Passion Planner that has no moon phases in it whatsoever, but it's just so cute. I'm gonna show you mine, but I want to pull the site up so you can so you'll know. One of these, I have both. The Passion Planner. Yep. The Passion Planner is so boss because on the inside you can like write out mad goals. Oh man. And just your whole day can be scheduled out in this bad boy. Whew. I'm gonna show you in just a second. All right. So, dun, 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 dun. Yes, on a scale of 1 to 10, how's the audio and how's the video? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your experience right now as far as the clarity that's going on right now? Close all your other windows, close all that stuff out, close everything out. That's just going to help the vibration go through clear. Okay, I got a lot of 10s going on, saying they're coming through nice and clear. Okay, thank you. Oh, Marlene is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kendra's here. Everybody's up in the building. Okay. So this is my Llewellyn Pocket, and this is my Passion Planner, right? Now, I had a big one. The first time I got one, I had the big one, just the black one. But this year, I got one that I could take the insides out. So this is a cover. So when I finish with this one, then I'll be able to just buy another inside and keep the outside covered, right? And this one is a lot smaller. Um, you're going to be using this particular framework right here inside of the Passion Planner if you want to use it, and then you also be using like the days, because I'm going to show you also the phases of the day, and I'm also going to show you the phases of the year too. All right. So let's get it popping. Let's go to the whiteboard. Okay, good. Let's go to the whiteboard, everybody. Let's get it started. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there are actually 9 phases, but we're gonna start off with just these 8. Can everybody see the whiteboard? Press 1 if you can see the whiteboard, please. Make this a little bigger. Thank you, Gabrielle. All right. These are the phases. I want to put a space in between. That's good. I'm going to start way up at the top, right? Break this down to 24. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. These are the 9 phases. The The peace phase is actually 0 though, because this is what we want to maintain all month. The peace phase, we should always be in the peace phase all the time. So where are my colors? Colors, colors, colors. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can just write that on there. So I'll just use blue for right now. And this is the 0 phase for peace. We always should be at peace. So a lot of times when you ask a lot of questions, you're not at peace. Because if you are at peace and things go in order, then you'll be able to receive them in proper sequence. But sometimes it's frustrating and we start getting outside of our peace, and then guess what? We get jammed up. Oh man, I want to share the screen too because I have something else to show y'all. Do 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 do. But it's okay. Then the planning phase. The planning phase is all about setting up the architecture. The planting phase is when we get our subconscious pregnant. The clearing phase is when we clear out the debris. The gathering phase is when the raw resources come in. The seeing phase is when we can see the plan and understand the how. The leading is the delegating section. The doing phase is the action, when I'm taking full action. Like today, we're in the doing phase. Everybody's got all this energy because that's a full moon. And then the using phase is the celebratory phase. Now, y'all are like, man, you done already, you typed all that out. I need to see it like in another way. You know what? I got something for you. I am definitely going to show it to you in another fashion. So let's clean it up a little bit. Let's look at this window right here. All right. Did I go with number 2 first? I tried to go with number 1. Okay, there we go. All right, you see the peace phase at the top? This is phase 0. Yes, you're going to be able to do all this by yourself in just like in 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to teach you something that nobody's ever going to be able to take from you. Each of these phases has a crystal associated with it. The peace phase has the clear quartz. The planning phase has the chrysoprase. Oh, I still have the whiteboard up. Okay, the whiteboard's gone. Thanks, Lori. So in the peace phase, we have the clear quartz crystal. The planning phase is the chrysoprase. The planting phase is the amethyst and the jade crystal. The clearing phase is the black tourmaline and the onyx. And the gathering phase is the citrine. And if you look at the dates, this is where we're at. See, these are the dates that's been going on. So if you look back in your calendar, you'll be like, wow, I was doing this, I was doing that. And we're always subconsciously moving through the phases. Now watch this. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Now, what's today's date? April 29th, the doing phase, the bloodstone. The growth crystal. Perfect for keeping a venture on schedule, on track, bringing self-confidence built on a call to action, raises enthusiasm. This is how we get things. This is when we get things done. I'm going to go more into the behavior, but I just wanted to show you that you've been in these phases. Every day you're in a phase. You just didn't know which phase you were in. You just didn't know what phase you were in and where they were. All right. Now, when I sent out this this last email, I also sent out this chart right here. Yes. I couldn't find anything on the internet like this whatsoever. So I had to make one myself. I love it. When you normally look at moon phases, they always try to start you off with the new moon. They never give you any. They never give you any images like the one I'm showing you right now. But I'm gonna show you what they've been showing you because I want you to be able to. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go and look back through both. Okay. I want you to be able to go look at what they're gonna show you on the net, and then I want you to be able to go back to this chart right here and say, you know what? Wow, this is a whole lot damn different than what they've been showing me. Let me open up a couple of these. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's put that up. Let's put this back over here. Close that out. Passion Planner. I'm going to close the Llewellyn. Now, let me just break it down. Hold on. We got to go back over to what they've been showing you first. I just came from the medical store with bloodstone and pyrite. Word up. Evina, you said you didn't get it. Tell me what you didn't get. So this is normally what they show you. They say, hey, the new moon is 1, the waxing moon is 2, the first quarter is 3, waxing gibbous is 4, full moon is 5, waning gibbous is 6, new quarter moon is 7, waning crescent is 8. But you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do in this 29.53 day cycle, which I think is 28.53. But hey, I'm not gonna really go. I ain't gonna really keep going back and forth with them, but it's all right. Um, One of the other pictures I wanted to show, because then they'll just show it. They'll just give it to you like this sometimes too. They'll just say. Sometimes they'll just put it on you like this. And they'll say, hey, this is the moon phases, and here they are. It starts with the new moon, ends with the new moon. Interesting. See, they're not giving you really nothing that the mind can really comprehend when it comes to like shapes. We like to look at shapes and see things when they're in order. So this one is a little better because here's the full moon over here on the right, here's the new moon over here on the left, and we see that as we go waning crescent last quarter, but we don't even know what all this stuff here is in the middle. Like why do you have this white and black here in the middle when they made this, right? So yeah, let's get away from that one and let's pull up another one. I like running through them. What was another one that we were just looking at? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get down to the class. We're going to get back to the one that's going to help you the most. And Lori, I see that you raised your hand. So if somebody does have a question and wants to come on screen and you raise your hand and I hit accept, you're probably going to have to download some type of plug-in or something on your phone or something like that. But hopefully we'll get that feature in here. But right now, I really, really, really want you to watch this. So we're starting here at number 1. The whole thing is a circle. So that's the peace phase, right? So if you understand that we need to be at peace during the whole cycle, press the number 0. Here's the horizon. So we're going to call this the ground, right? Above the horizon and below the horizon, this orange line. When the energy is coming down from the full moon, they call that the waning moon. The waning gibbous, waning crescent. See that? Waning means it's like it's less energy. Okay. Waxing means I'm building my energy up. So after the new moon, the energy is trying to come up out of this lowest point because the moon here is dark. So it has no energy whatsoever. It has no energy. And it's really just like very, very, it's like the end of the pregnancy. Like she's already pregnant by now. It's already closed up because we were digging. So let's look at all this as soil. Everything under the red line is soil, dirt, right? And so we start here by piercing the ground with our shovel. So when you go and you see last quarter, what do? You go and open your Llewellyn book. Let me go back in here. Back to the what's this? April the 8th. They call it the fourth quarter. Hold on, let me stop sharing for a second. Yeah, I gotta pull this down right here. Let me show you. Check it out. Okay, look right here. I hope it's not showing backwards. Probably is, but you'll see that it says Sunday the 8th, and it says fourth quarter at 3:18 a.m. and 12:18 a.m. And I put a P beside it. And then what did I write? Planning. I already knew it was a planning day. Okay. I hope it's not showing backwards. Okay, good. Y'all can see it. So it shows the fourth quarter, but it doesn't tell me that I need to start working on my plan right now. I need to start working on my plan. I need to come up with the architecture. I need to come up with the structure. How do I decide where do I want to be by the end of this cycle? By the end of the cycle. So what is the 7th? Let's take a pop quiz. If the 8th is the first day, then what is the 7th? Anybody? What is the 7th? If the 8th is the beginning of a new cycle, then the 7th is the last day of the last cycle. Right. So when I go back, if I count back 28 days, and I start flipping backwards. Oh, I just started filling it out in April. So I'm gonna have to go forward to like, bam, that's May. Okay, so look at that. So I see the next one, the next fourth quarter is May the 7th. That's the beginning of a new cycle, right? You see it? Says fourth quarter. Come on, camera, get right. There we go. Monday, May the 7th, another fourth quarter. So that means I'm starting another cycle. So that means that May the 6th is the last day of this cycle. So that means I would turn back a page. There's Sunday, the last day, Saturday, Friday, Thursday is the using phase. Well, now I'm turning back though. Look what I'm landing on today. Bam! Full moon, the doing phase. With this one guide, we just changed the whole game. I've been living my life like this simple formula since 2009, 2008. Does this make sense to anybody? On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what your understanding is. I ain't gonna say yes or no, but let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 what this looks like for you. Tell me right now what your understanding is and what your questions are, if any. While I put this back up. Do, 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 do. Okay. Kasha, you said 7. Cecilia says 6. Good, 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 good. Absolutely. I want to know why people, hey, some of y'all got 10s. That's lovely. But we all going to stay together. Marcus says he got it. But when you go back and look at this, now watch. Watch how I take you through it. You got the materials, but you're going to need this map right here. You're going to need this map right. You just print this out, put the little book beside you, and just go to town. Is that what you have on white veil? Yes. What I have on the whiteboard right now is available on Google Docs. And if you look in the email, if you look at the top where it says the sticky image, it's right there at the top. I need that graph. Yes, it is in the Google Docs. Avina says she got it. Shatara said, keep rolling. I am. Avina says simple. Marcus said simple. Right, 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 right. Hold on now. We got to talk about the application. Kasha and Cecilia, let me know if you have any questions about this or what part of it is, because this will help the entire group. What part of this is still, AJ said you got a 6. No, this is the only one. The one that's on the screen is the one I'm talking about. The one with the yellow arrows is the one, Kaya, that you need. The other ones, you don't need those. All you need is what's on the screen right now. I don't have anything. I don't have the dry erase board up. I'm talking about just what's on the screen right now. Okay, so now let's watch it. The farmer comes in and the plant decides what he wants to plant. Oh, Kia. Okay, thank you very much. Today is my day one, so it's just a little quick. I understand the concept. Yeah, but nobody saw this before. We didn't go over this last cast. This is everybody seeing this for the first time. Okay, Marcus, we'll put that link in the group for the Google Docs. So Gabrielle, if you make a message, and in the Facebook group, when you go to files, everything is in there. You can go to files and get it. You can go to Google Docs and get it. But sometimes, guess what? Y'all ain't clicking the buttons. Not everybody, but some people, you're not clicking the buttons. So it's on you, because if I see 15 people that got it and you didn't get it, then just calm it down. And remember, that's why I said the meditation keeps us at peace the whole time. Right. But that's why I set the numbers up differently, because we start going down here, digging down, and then I plan what I want while I'm on the surface. So, what are the two goals that I desire while I am here? Secondly, is what am I planting? What are my two intentions? So, during the month, um, most people want to do too many things in the month. How many goals do y'all have right now? Is anybody using the 2 goals a month philosophy? Where's my dry erase? Woo, let me go to the dry erase. In this particular system, can everybody see the dry erase board? In this particular system, you got 2 goals only. External and an internal. That's it. There are no other goals. There are no other goals going on. That's it. Just two goals. You want to know why? Because everything else is doing too much. If I had one internal goal and one external goal, then at the end of the year, I would have 24 goals. Did you get 24 goals done last year? Nope. You ain't had a formula. Or if you had the formula, you weren't following it. And so what does an internal goal look like? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about an internal goal. An internal goal can be spiritual. It could be a relationship. It could be health. It could be mental, personal. And with personal, uh, so I put housing up under this. Like food, clothing, shelter is all up under this bad boy right here. Yeah. Food, clothing, shelter. Like I even put a job. I definitely put education. Yeah, you're doing too much because you in some kind of rush, but you all out of pocket, right? Yes, please shift the paradigm like as soon as possible. So over here on the external, what do we need? Out here, I want my business. I got some financial over here, the money. We just put financial, or we can put dollar amount. We can put some kind of social thing. Ooh, my brand. Ooh, and the brand does include my website, um, real estate. What else is included in an external goal? Um, the somebody else help me out. What is it? Something that I want to get done, but all of these are things that I want to get done in 28 days, right? So if you start breaking things down and stop biting things off that are too big to chew, then you can get them done, right? And then you got one external goal and then you got one internal goal. I want to y'all know I got a video for this, right? Show you a little something. And you're going to get access to all of these videos. Watch this. You're going to be like, So I have to go and pull up my YouTube channel first. Un momento, por favor. Got to switch the channels. Who's following so far? Is everybody following? I'm trying to get my folks to keep up, stay together. So if you've taken the Moon Magic 28, Self Mastery 28, or the Self Mastery Tantra, you've seen the videos. But guess what? I always had the videos on YouTube. And if you didn't know the dates, then it wouldn't even make any sense to you about where they are, right? So I never left them up. Ever, ever, ever. Why is clothing, housing, and job internal? Job could be external, but job is how you bring resources into the house. It could be on the external or it could be on the internal. Some of these are like borderline. So when you say like my brand could be an internal thing too. Okay, I got some C senors out here. Word up. Okay. Um, Let me pull this video for you really quick while I'm trying. Since we're on, like, we take up a lot of bandwidth when we're using when we're using the when we're using the webinar and YouTube. So I definitely appreciate your patience today. And yes, I still have not forgot about the tree. Hmm. Dun, 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 dun. But I want to show you the videos that I have a series of. I think I should have went back to 5. The external categories, the external subcategories did not pop up. What does that mean, Shatara? That they did not pop up? Can you be a little more clearer when you said they didn't pop up? Ah, here we go. I'm gonna put the screen sharing on, and please tell me that you can that you see the YouTube videos. So if you see the YouTube videos, mm, mm, can I play this one right here, right now? Is everybody are you on the YouTube videos right now, or are we on the are you still watching the dry erase board? Still see the whiteboard? Okay. Un momento. Someone just sent me a text and said no sound. So, but you all can hear me, right? Oh, okay. It's all right. Trust me, I have a video for everything. That's why we go back to the dry erase board. Watch me now. One thing we ain't gonna do is have no problems. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Come over here. I'll draw it for you again. You all can draw this circle too. Draw with me. This is how you learn right here, by drawing. Let's draw, baby. Let's draw. Okay. We know in the center we stand with what? Right. Staying peaceful. That's in the middle. It's peace. All right. Now we're going to start, even though I started up there, I'm going to have planning. Right, Chizir. Planting is going to be right here. Clearing is going to be right here. Okay. Now, oh, my mic was being used by Webinar Jam, so I had to cut that off in order for y'all to hear that. It's okay. We can get back to that. We'll test it in a minute. But as long as everybody can see this right here, Laquita said it's still gravy. She said she can hear it live. That's all right. The mic, they was using my microphone. Isn't that something else? We'll go back and test it out in a second. So during the plan, hold on, let's try it right now. No, I'm just gonna stick with the script. We're going to decide where am I going to be at 20. This is the doing phase up here, which is the full moon. That's the full moon, and it's going to take us from the planning phase. It's going to take us 25 days to get there. So 25. So today, we can just look at today and say today's the 29th, right? But when we go back and look at the calendar, we started on April the 7th. So it took us 22 days to get here, right? It took us 22 days to make this circle. So over here, 14 days from 7 was the 21st. And what was this behavior? After the clearing phase, had the seeing phase. Stacey is on it. Stacey like, I'm gonna get this. He said, I ain't staying on my job. I'm getting up out of here. Right. Oh no, that wasn't the seeing phase. That's the seeing phase. This right here is the, this is the gathering phase. Let's make that a little bigger so we can get that out the way. Right. Walk through this. The planning phase is where you put your two goals together. The planting phase is where you plant your ideal and get the universe pregnant. Up in here is it's time to get pregnant. I'm going to write this. The universe got to get pregnant. Oh, that's true. Yeah. We don't have to write the whole thing out. Y'all know what that means. Pregnant. Pregnant. This is pregnant with the intention. You know, what is the intentions that we have? We're gonna get rid of all of that. After I come up with my two goals, then we're gonna get pregnant. Now, or the seed is planted deep. This is why I say this week before this this new moon. So this last new moon was April. It was April the 15th. You notice how the new moon and the full moon are exactly 14 days apart, right? And look at the planning and the seeing how they are 14 days apart. It's basic math, right? So I need to plan. I got 3.5 days to come up with my two goals. I got 3.5 days to meditate on these goals. I got 3.5 days to get the universe pregnant with my intentions. And that's why we have to write these out in, there's a certain way you're going to write your goals out. You're going to write your goals out in 2-sentence form. Write your goals out in 2-sentence form. And I will give you an example. Let's do an example of writing the goals out. Let's say an internal goal is I want an extra $500 a month, right? So an extra 500 a month. So the problem with that right there is we didn't say or more. All right. So we always put or more on the end of financial goals, right? The next piece. So now let's write out this goal in a way where it's going to stick. The first thing is I'm so happy and grateful that I am earning or receiving an extra $500 or more. Now this is where it gets good. Doing what? Because some people will just say, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm earning or receiving an extra $500 or more this month. But you never told the universe what. You never described what it is that you were doing. So I'm gonna use joy for an example. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm earning or receiving it an extra $500 or more this month through my website. Selling pocketbooks, hand selling high-end handbags. That's what she do, right? And the next part of the sentence is it feels so wonderful. I used to use good, but I'm finished with good. It feels so wonderful to have so many people coming to my site begging to grab my products. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, check that out. You need to you have to program. There you go, Darla. Right. Some of y'all can put 5,000 on here. Yes, because it needs to be something. It can't be something regular. It has to be something that is the next step. It's got to be something outside of the box. What is the next natural step for what you're doing already? You already have the website up, but there's no traffic coming, and you like to make an extra $500 bringing it to. Yeah, if y'all want to practice right now and type it in. She said it feels so wonderful to have some people coming to my site begging to buy my products. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or sign up for my courses, or whatever that you said your particular goal was. So you have to come up with the goal first, which in this case, extra $500 or a month or more. So I'm so happy and grateful that I am earning or receiving extra $500 or more this month through my website selling high-end handbags. It feels so wonderful to have so many people coming to my site begging to grab my products. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What will make you stretch? Thank you, Gabrielle. Right. Who got an example? Somebody throw something out here. Somebody like, because you got to have this done before the clearing phase gets here. Woo, you didn't hear what I said. You need to have this plan, these two goals done before the planting phase got here, which on this month was the planting phase started on the 11th. The planting phase started on the 11th. So you have 4 days to write two sentences. Come on, everybody type 4 days to write two sentences. Come on, come on, come on, come on, everybody right now. Like this right here is the like knowing when to write the plan because the moon is supporting. The moon, don't worry about what sign it's in. The moon is telling you, yo, I'm giving you the energy right now I'm gonna help you write a plan. I'm gonna help you come up with a goal. 4 days. Like if somebody was to ask me my pet peeve, I'd be like, yo, you mean tell me you have 4 days to come up with one goal internal and one goal external, and you couldn't make your mind up? Your life is a mess. No, we're talking about April. We're talking about April. I haven't put the dates in. You got 4 days to write. Well, you got 4 days to write two goals, excuse me. So you got 4 days to write four sentences that look like this. I just wrote this in like a minute. But after I write it for a minute, I may want to come back and be like, man, that's not enough. I don't want 500. Really, I want 1,500 or more this month coming to my website. Um, and I don't want to do it selling handbags. Via affiliate links. Uh-oh. Now I done changed the game up. I'd rather make $1,500 with the affiliate link. So it says now, oh, it feels so wonderful to have so many people coming to my site. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna change this too. Watch this. See, this might be that next morning I woke up. That's why I tell you to get a dry erase board. It feels so wonderful to have all these Facebook ads sending all this high-end traffic to my site. See that? I'm only on day 2. Then I had to come back and change that. I scratched that out. It was like 500. Ain't doing that no more. Get away from here. So I done changed the goal. Then I might come around the next day. No, I'm not going to May. I'm not going to May. You can pretend that those dates are May. I'm not giving you real dates. I want you to understand. Don't worry about the dates. Worry about you got 4 days because this already happened. This is for real. This is for real. So this is the question you should be asking. What were you doing from the 7th to the 11th? Because whatever you were doing from the 7th to the 11th of April is what you getting today. You sitting in this course right here with me today because of some kind of thought that you were planning back here in your subconscious. Woo, go Kair. Tell them all this is subconscious. Where my pencil at? Where the green at? Give me that green. All of this is the subconscious. It was working regardless of whether you was paying attention or not. All of this from planning, all this was the subconscious, player. All this was in the subconscious mind. That's how you got here. What if I don't have what if you don't have a monetary goal from April? I am focused on content creation. If you creating, why are you creating content? It's okay. It doesn't have to be financial. Remember, what do we write? There's many content creation. That's a part of your business, so that's an external goal. But guess what? Maybe you should have been at the copy class, the copy closet class. Maybe you should have been, if I'm focused on content creation, if you're doing content, guess what you better know how to do? Write good copy. You better be able to know how to write good copy. So if you focus on content creation, guess what I'm gonna do for 28 days? Right now, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm maximizing all my time in the copy closet. It feels so wonderful and great to know how to write copy that makes people take action when they come to my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, it's nothing that you can throw at me that I can't turn into 2 sentences. Nothing. She says it's nice to see that my procrastination was actually divine. I don't know about that right there, Ebony, but think about what was going on. Go back on your Facebook. Go back on the messages you sent. Go back to the texts that you sent out. Go back to what you was talking about. Go back to the dream. Y'all ain't keeping no journals? From the 7th to the 15th, whatever you was doing is what got you right here. So Shatara, guess what? You came here because this is something far greater. You get what I want or something far greater. Where's my pen? What I want or something far greater. Excuse me, not want, because we don't want around here no more. What I desire or something far greater. How about that? How about them apples? You're in class driving. Good. Well, I'm glad we got this replay. Whew. Oh, your time was on point. Right. Is this making sense to anybody? Yo, this first week. So now does everybody understand while I tell you that the clearing moon, the new moon, is not the beginning of the cycle? Are we clear? Because I'm about to go in on what we do here in the clearing moon. Need a new dry erase board, baby. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, that was it. Yep. You dug a hole right here, right? What did you put in the hole? You know what you put in the hole? Seeds. You put some seeds in the hole, right? So we planned, then we planted some seeds, and then guess who's getting ready to come? Guess who's coming? Soon as they see about these seeds, you know who's coming? These birds is coming, because birds eat seeds, right? Who got some birds in their life? You done planted a vision of what you want to do in your life. You got them big, fat, healthy seeds down there in the ground, and here come these crows. Here they come. Here they come. Come on now, press one if you know if anybody come. You get your seeds planted in the ground, and all of a sudden somebody want to come and they want to like just test your seed. They want to test to see can they get that seed. Come on now, press one if you know what I'm talking about. When this comes, boom, 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 boom. When this comes right here, guess what you better do? In the clearing phase, you better do is put you up a straw man or a scarecrow. You got to put up a scarecrow. You got to put up a scarecrow, yo, to scare the birds away. Come on, is anybody following? Does this make sense? This is what the whole clearing phase is about. Guess who? You know what these birds are over here? Let's make a list of what these birds are over here. Uh-oh, I'm finna get all in somebody's stuff right now. These birds, and we're gonna put them right back in black too. We're gonna go back to red. You know what these birds are? Fear, doubt, depression, sneaky people, family members. Ooh, doubters. Let's change it around. Because this one right here is self-doubt, where you don't believe in yourself. That's a crow too. Is everybody still tracking? Okay, good, good, good. Just trying to make sure. Can I get a one if anybody's following? Because ain't nobody typed nothing in a while. I guess y'all taking notes real hard. fear, doubt, self-doubt, depression, stinky people, family, doubters, anxiety. Ooh, all forms of challenge. That's what these birds are. That's what these birds are, and they're trying to come to get your seed. They're trying to come get it out the ground. They're trying to come get it out because you done planted it all fat and deep right here. You done planted it all nice and fat. Whoop. That's it right there. You done planted that bad boy nice and fat. But guess what? You can't let them have it. You can't let them have. This is the deepest part that's going in the subconscious. So, and we already wrote the goal. We already got pregnant. We got attached to it. And now the seed is planted deep. Now I need 14 days to get this thing back up here to the sun to get full life energy. So here in the clearing phase, oh wait, I ain't scrolling up. Did you say sneaky people or stinky people? Both. Both. Stinky and yeah, all of them. Oh, I had to scroll. Why the scroll? Self-sabotage, fear, doubt, negativity. Yeah, right. Negative Nellies. The haters. Ooh, Latifah. Ooh, I got my shotgun now. Now see, wait. Here we go. Marlene is on it. No. You ain't the scarecrow. That's too much work. That's too much work. That's right. As Dios Mios, 1111. Thank you. Okay, watch this. Watch this right here. What you need now is what you need right here is a wheelbarrow. That's what you need right here. So you can clear this stuff off. You need to get the dump on. You need to dump all this stuff. Y'all ain't think I was y'all thought coach wasn't ready for you. They asking me why. Dump. Dump. You gotta be ready to dump. You gotta get your dump on. All this stuff right here gotta get dumped off right here. Wall of suffering huggers. Absolutely. So all this is the time to do your dumping. So we call this the dumping ritual. The new moon, I'm supposed to be dumping and clearing stuff. Everybody, please type dumping, clearing, removing. Not starting, not initiating. We're not initiating. Are we clear on that right now? Come on, y'all work with me. Somebody come on a level of 1 to 10, how clear are we that the new moon is the third phase and we are here to clear, dump, remove. Clear, dump, remove, protect. And like Marlene said, I got my shotgun because you have to yield a shotgun, you have to be serious. You have to be serious. I said, get up out of here. So when fear comes, when doubt comes, when the haters come, what you got to do? Separate them. And this is what I love. These birds are going to be coming to you because you're glowing. You have a plan. You have order. You're making the order out of chaos, right? And they're going to be coming at you because they want you to stay with them on the wall of suffering. So this is going to be a point in your life. How long does this last? 3.5 days? If it lasted from the 15th last year, so from the 15th to the 18th, bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. So this one was a short one. So from the 15th to the 18th, from the 15th to the 18th, we had 3 days of this. You had 3 days, but guess what? Now when you know, when it's coming, you know how to behave. Everybody write behave. Everybody write proper behavior. I know what proper behavior is. I already got my plan set up. I done already got connected with it in the universe by meditating, by doing all that stuff. And now the clearing, guess what? I'm getting ready to dump off on all of y'all. This is the ritual. These are the super big rituals where I go to Jasmine or Christina, or I go to a high-end shaman to do like a spiritual cleansing. Give me a spiritual cleansing on clearing on this 15th day right here. But before I did the spiritual cleansing, this is the problem with spiritual cleansing and magic and all this. You say you want the cleansing, but you ain't got no plan of what to bring in after the cleansing is over. Did I just say that? Did I just say that? That's right. Behave accordingly. Come on, AJ. AJ, why you ain't ask me about that tree no more? Look, ain't nobody asking about the tree right now, right? I told you if y'all roll with me, you'll say, oh, okay. Because once I give you the dates for next month, AJ, where you think we're gonna plan at, AJ? AJ, somebody, anybody, except for Stacy, because Stacy know the answer. What's a great time to plant that tree next month? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Who want to take a wild guess? What's the best time what's the best time to plant the tree next month? Y'all taking too long. Where my joint at? I need another color. Give me that right there. Hold it. Take that off. Take that, put that up. Vroom, 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 vroom. Lisa, why is Lisa saying the new moon? I'm sorry, Lisa. No, honey. Yeah, on the 11th. Right. During the planting phase, not the new moon. No. That's why we all gonna stay together. It's okay. You see that tree? See where it's at? AJ, stop laughing. No, that's the old y'all. That's the old y'all. Yeah, phase 2. Everybody knew. Yeah, I think she was just trying to get a funny out of Coach Khayr. Right. Not on the 28th. Cecilia says around the 8th. It can be any time as long as it's going underground. It can be any time. I want to go back to screen sharing. Y'all tell me, can you see the screen? See the screen sharing? Because if I close the dry erase board, all of this writing is going to be gone. Oh. I'm making car sounds and building a tree. You just okay. Steal the whiteboard. Hold on. Can y'all see my face? Ah. I didn't print it out. Oh, but I can. How about that? Right while I'm sitting here. It's a wonderful thing about having your own office, player. I'm telling you. You get that bad boy printed like right now. So I want my tree planted anytime before the 15th. I need my seeds in the ground. I guess that tree right there probably is a little too big, right? That's an old big tree. let's just say we want, yeah. Let's just say we want something like that. Let me get my fern in the ground. You know how you go buy them at the nursery? You just want to get them in the ground before the 15th. You want to get them in the ground before the clearing phase. Okay. Well, come on and print then and stop talking about it. Okay. Seeds in the ground before. So now you say you said seeds in the ground before the 15th. So if we replace the word the 15th, because the dates change every month. The dates change every month. So now what do? I want the seeds in the ground before what, Latifa or anybody? Instead of saying seeds in the ground by the 15th, I want seeds in the I want my, and instead of saying no, Saham. No, 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 no. Right, before the new moon. There you go, before the clearing. Planting and planting phases are from the last quarter until the 15th, the full moon. No, no, they are not. No, no, no. Last quarter in the waning crescent to the new moon, not the full moon. You only got, look, you only had 8 days from the 7th to the 15th. You only had 8 days. That's it. Not the full moon, the new moon. Everybody see that question right there? Yeah, that's not correct. That right there is not the full moon, it's the new moon. There you go. Let me give him a shout out. Let me give him a shout out because he went back and fixed it. The new moon. So it's very important. Listen, back to the shotgun. It's very important that you don't let people just keep running up on you. You got to be, even if you did not write anything down physically, you need to be protecting your mind. We're trying to build something from wealth. It says think and grow rich from our mind. So the type of people in our environment, we have to be very careful of who we are, who we hanging around, or how somebody like runs up on me, because the energy is going down. Remember, we're going down. Hold it. Let me get my paper. Oh, little nephew, come hither. Wow. See that? Anything below this line is coming down, waning. Anything coming below this line is waning to the new moon. Last quarter, waning crescent, new moon. Now we're at the very bottom and we are clearing stuff out with the shotgun, with the shovel. The dates change each cycle. Absolutely. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. The Jakes. What did it say? Somebody asked that. Yep, they do. But remember, that's what you got that for. You can go get an almanac too. You don't have to. You don't have to get this. You can go get an almanac for $5 from somewhere. That's going to tell you all the moons. Or you can just go online and type up moon phases and they give it to them. But I like this. I keep it in my pocket. Then I like to move it around and write around the crib. Yeah, but I'm taking this book, finding out every time it says last quarter in this book, what am I going to write? Plan, Every time I see waning crescent in this book, what am I going to write? Plant. Every time I say, I know you do, Jasmine, because you the one got it. You asked me about it first, and then you got it, and I went and got one immediately following. See this? Boom. So when I see new moon, what am I going to type? Clearing moon. So even like, let's use Jasmine for instance, because she sells all the that's all of y'all who getting money oils. She right here taking the course right along with y'all. Absolutely. So now she can slide the ritual up to make sure it's nice and planted. So now, Jasmine, this is a question for you. What kind of rituals are good for the clearing moon? Now, what kind of spells and rituals should we be doing when the clearing moon comes down? Get from around me. Some banishing rituals. I want to do some, if necessary. If necessary. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some banishing rituals because you trying to run up on me. No, I know it's crazy. She said it's crazy how on the videos they say the new moons are for creating goals and full moons to release and let go. That's loco. Marlene, damn it. You better tell them. You better talk to them. Blockbusters. There you go, Jasmine. That's right, because the things that are blocking you, you got to do the dumping ritual, releasing rituals, blockbusters, move the stuff out of the way. That's a wrap. Okay, what, new moon? So when this new moon comes on the 15th of May, we sitting pretty because I'm moving everything out of the way because my tree is already in the ground and my intentions are already set. Come on, y'all ain't, come on, listen. This whole course is for what? May the 15th. The new moon, she's going to be empty. And guess what we're going to do? Roll into her. We're going to roll old fat seed in there. Fat. I don't know if there's some farmers out here, I'm sure. You let the seed germinate, and then you drop it in the ground, and then you drop it in the water and let it germinate. Then when you pull it out, it's got water already on the inside of it before you put it in the soil and cover it up. We're going to already have our stuff down in the ground like that. So on the 15th, we just like, watch out. We just really doing a little baby honoring of the ancestors to help move things out of the way. Let's just move these things out of the way. Let's definitely, I'm gonna give you some ancestor money. Definitely, I'm gonna give you a nice plate of food because I'm celebrating the tide is changing. The tide is changing, and I'm so happy because what? I already got my stuff in the ground. Okay. Check my comments here. I got some. Okay. Now, after we clear, the gathering phase is all about receiving new. The gathering phase is all about receiving the new ritual. I'm sorry, raw resources. Raw resources. Raw resources. Raw resources. Raw resources. Raw resources. It's getting a little crowded up in here, but y'all can handle it. All resources. Call it the FedEx moment. Why do I call this the raw resources? Because after after I done dumped all this stuff out the way, and now the energy now is on the way up. My little seeds, are trying to push a little something now. Little seeds are trying to push up towards the ground, right? So I'm trying to get me a little raw resources. My little seeds are doing a little something. So I need to come through. Mm-hmm. And outside, somebody done brought me a whole truckload. FedEx. What does FedEx do? FedEx brings the materials. FedEx brings the FedEx brings the raw materials to you to be like, yo, I'm bringing this over here because the universe heard there was a void over here. Universe said there was a void over here. So guess what I get? Because I did a good job clearing, I get to open the door and sign for my package. Boy, this is so critical right here. Because if you do a poor job clearing, when the raw resources come, you ain't got nowhere to put it. Because you got a house full of junk. See? See, every month you so busy trying to like work on 50,000 plans and stuff, but this is what the inside of your house look like. So when FedEx show up, you can't put nothing inside. This is what you look like right here, because you ain't done no detoxing. Uh, my people's up in Chicago telling me about the fast. If you're gonna fast anytime, the new moon is the time to fast. The full moon. Well, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do when we get to the top. Sometimes don't we also need to know how to accept and allow the resources that come to us? Yeah, but if there's no place to put them, Stacy, how you didn't clear no space because you're a hoarder. Every month the new moon's the gathering phase is going to come like clockwork. It's going to come every month. Every month it's got to come after the new moon. It has to. It has. That's why they got the calendar, the waxing crescent. See that? The waxing crescent must follow the new moon. These two phases right here, boy. But some people don't like that pressure. They don't like that pressure from that clearing moon. I'm getting buzz across my head. Man, listen. It's 3 out of 28. I got 25 other days. It's not this bad. I'll take this. I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna go through something. Boy, when it's a Mercury retrograde and a clearing phase, it's hell out here. Hella, hella. Should we be reading books about this time? Depends on what you're reading. You should be working on releasing. That's an excellent question. As soon as you see the birds is going to determine your activity on the clearing. Everybody type that. The birds will determine. The birds will determine your activity. What are birds at? The birds is going to determine your activity. If ain't no birds and you got time to sit down and read a book, that's okay. But you got some fat seeds in the ground, the birds is gonna come. Nope. It's tantra time, Miss Laquita, before the seed in the planting phase. Because tantra is a connection, not, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait until now. This is going to be kind of hard for some people because they've been so used to waiting until the new moon and say, hey, let's do some tantra. And then what does tantra mean? Tantra means freedom. We doing all month is tantra time. The birds will determine your activity. If I can't receive, I don't clear myself and the birds. Yep, it's the birds. Yep. You might just be outside like like Marlene said with just a shotgun. Hey, you want to read this book? Not right now, player. Pow, 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 pow. You might look like the Avengers or something. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go. You might be at war. You might, hey, but if you can sit down and read a book, hey, boy, all grace and honors to you. You did a great job. But I'm promising you on everything, these are coming. It's okay too. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to get a little depressed. It's okay for me to get a little ornery. I got to empty my cup to receive the new information that we are getting right now. Right, right. But it's tough because we sitting up on a big old full moon. I'm gonna keep it PG. What you mean? It's all grown people up in here. Tantra means freedom. Tantra don't mean sex. Every time somebody see the word tantra, they talk about sex. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a course on that too. That's gonna be a whole nother joint. Anyway, let's get back to the board. So now with the gathering, the raw resources came in, and now the seeing phase comes, and that's why I had that. That's why I had that line. Um, Remember when I had the dotted line? Remember when we drew that? Remember when we drew that line right there? Now let's talk about why I drew the line. Because now I can see my little old seed, my little old seed has done broke the surface. And I can see a little, I can start seeing some things. And that's the aha moment. This is what I call this is when the how is revealed. This is when the how is revealed. And give me another whiteboard. I gotta keep it fresh. Don't want that. Nope. Get rid of that too. Let me get something big. Here we go. This is a really good illustration right here too, because it's very important that we realize when we put our two goals together, you're really not even supposed to see how this is going to happen until we get to stage. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 until we hit stage 5. That wasn't my intention, but y'all know what I mean. You're going to start to see the seed come up from the ground. This is when you have your aha moment. Right. All right. This is when you actually get to see it. You had to plan it. You had to have maximum faith right here in the plan. You have to have maximum connection. You have to have maximum clearing. You have to have maximum of allowing. That's why this is the whole yes ritual. A lot of y'all got problems receiving, not thinking that you're not worthy. You were supposed to clear out those not worthy feelings down here. When the new moon comes, I need to be doing something that shows that I am worthy. I'm cleaning house and washing floors. Ooh, where's Jasmine at? Like, what's that? Washing your floors with the bayberry. Ooh, I'm washing all the poverty out my crib. Jasmine, you got some of that potion over there? Jasmine got some of that money soap she just made. Getting all this dirt and dust off of me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go. I know a lot of y'all on here know very well about how to go grab. You know, you already have a basic function of how to do the rituals. I'm just giving y'all the win. Okay. All right. I really want to go to my dry erase board right here. Tell you the truth. Y'all don't think I want to go to my dry erase board? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I will. Just as quick and simple. I want to go to the big dry erase board so I can speed up a little bit. We done been on here almost 2 hours. Is everybody following? Bayberry, sea salt, rosemar, Florida water. Jasmine, don't tell them about the hot foot. I'm gonna put some hot foot on somebody too, if it really come to that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Put that hot foot on somebody. Get on up out of here. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's get ready to rock. I come back. Oh man. Hope everybody what about spiritual baths on the clearing stage? Absolutely. Anything that's got something to do with me cleaning me up. But what type of spiritual bath? It's a type of spiritual bath of me releasing. But I would highly recommend a nice abundance spiritual bath. Something blended up. Jasmine can come up with some crazy print your own money formula bath for us to take on the 15th, to just be all up in there. Christina over at Witches and Company. I know she got something that's been sitting up by 8 months. Jasmine got something. Like, come on. I'm letting you know when to do it, you know. And I got the resources of the people in here who know how to make stuff like that. Right. She typing fast over there too, about that hot foot powder. What last part did you? What last part? It's okay, don't worry. I never did a ritual before. Yes, you did. You put deodorant on this morning. You logged in. Anything that you're doing 2 or 3 times, you just never done a ritual and put magical intent in it before. There's levels to rituals. There's a whole bunch of low levels. You ate today. You ain't starving. You pay your financial responsibilities every month. Those are rituals. People just calling them different names. We just introducing you to moving on up. It's behavior. Your behavior is a ritual. That's what I keep saying, the proper behavior. Yes. Proper behavior. State Farm is there. Is that somebody texting me, telling me about what my time? Blowing out birthday candles is a ritual. Hey, don't lose focus. Yay, everybody tell Stacy happy birthday. She got to get ready to go. So y'all tell her happy birthday, Stacy. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But don't turn down no free meals. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the. I'm gonna try to just put this in the circle so I can just go a little. I like them on the screen, man. We'll tough it out. So next, after the seeing phase, is the leading phase. I just wanted to draw another board. The other one was getting kind of sloppy. Team Tara's in the building. She's an unashamed opportunist, just like all of y'all. Right. So now we get to the leading phase. The leading phase, what I like to call it, is the 90-10. It's all about the delegation. 90-10 delegation. 90% delegation, 10% work. But this is when you put in jokers in order. You planned it, you planted it, you cleared everything away, you got all the raw resources, you done had the aha moment. This is when you realize that the plan is going to work. This is when you have the oh shit moment. Oh shit. I ain't never done nothing like this before, but it's about to work. Think about if this happens 24 times a year. Just think about it. Remember earlier, y'all was like, man, I don't know how to write no sentences. But now you think about the possibilities of 2 weeks from you doing, go back to the first whiteboard, 2 weeks from the 7th to the 21st, now the how is revealed. And you just like, wow, I see how this can play out. It ain't really happened yet. You might have thought it was happening in the gathering phase, but now you know you still got a couple more days before you got a couple more days before you get to the full moon. You see what I'm saying? So the power is going up here. Everything after the clearing moon is coming out of the trenches. Every day getting closer to the it's like the water is rising. So you ain't got to do nothing because as the water lifts, then it picks up your boat. The water is rising. So the water was rising from clearing. The water is at gathering level. Now it's back here at sea level, and it's going to keep on rising, and it's going to keep going. It's going to just keep on rising. Whoop, whoop. Energy's rising up here. Guess what you're going to do? Lead. What is that? But this one is, see, now your levels done rose up here. See that? Levels is going up. Then what you're gonna have when you get up here to the top? Game time. Game time. See how the levels are rising? And then your fruit is getting taller and taller until it gets into fruition. So the leading phase is when you start getting on the phone, telling people what to do. Oh, I like them questions. They say I'm I guess this is making sense to some people. Come on, let's go back and look. Everything in 3.5 days. Somebody who else want to answer Marcus's question? Come on, jump in there. I ain't mad. Jump on in it. Da-na-na-na. The leading phase was on the 25th of April. Marcus is like, Kai, you could have just told me this. Nah, you wouldn't have understood. Uh-huh. And we know what today is, the 29th. Little bit of work on from the 25th to the 29th. Just a whole lot of delegating, though. Whole lot of delegating. Plenty of delegating. That's what we're looking for. This was the 25th. Oops. Oops. That board held his position, didn't he? It was like, that ain't what we're doing. 25th, 29th. See that? 3.5 to 4 days. Yep. Go, Gabrielle. Tell them. So you had that 4 days to get your delegation in right before we went to what I call in the doing phase. Dun, 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 dun. Two machetes, baby. You see a man coming down the street with two machetes, it's only really one thing that you're thinking about. How do I move out of the way? Anybody coming through with two machetes is trying to do something. Right. That's what we at now. So we in class doing something. We are maximizing the most of this Scorpio energy. Scorpio rules the occult, but you want to have good occult, you need to have timing. Scorpio rules my third house. So I got this full moon and I'm communicating to you. The moon's in my third house right now, and I'm communicating to you emotionally about some occult matters. If anybody's following that, I need you to press 4. 4 is nice and stable. If you see what I'm saying? We love Ogun now. He ain't the only one. There's Harry Kahudi is out there. You know, Ogun's cousin Ochosi is out there with them arrows. Kali Ma is out there. Thor is out there with the hammer. Bang, 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 bang. It's, come on, man. But it ain't got to be destruction. Remember, it ain't got to be destruction. We've been waiting to capitalize on this energy. You know how you just wait and just blow by somebody? Just patient, patient, patient. Boom. This is when you go ahead and just go your all. And what is that about? Uh-oh. I got to bring y'all back in. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm earning and receiving an extra $1,500 or more this month through my website via affiliate links. It feels so wonderful to have all these Facebook ads sending all the high-end traffic to my site. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, you never got off that one goal. Now your results may be 22,000. I mean, 2,000, 2,200, 3,000. Your goal could be far greater than the 1,500. But when you hold that's why it's so important to plant the goal, to know what you're doing, and don't let nobody get you off of it. That's why you only using 2. That's it. That's it. Just 2. Just two goals. Just do that. Okay. Gabrielle likes the daytime too. So now we got to do the days. Oh, wait. Okay. We're going to do the thank y'all for being so patient. I appreciate y'all. This is for y'all's benefit. Trust me. Is the 2 sentences for each of the 2 goals. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. One sentence of, I like to use blue because it's normally spiritual. This is the yin side. So it's fact, emotion, thanks. External. Most of my external goals got something to do with money. So I put my statement of fact in, back it by emotion, put my thanks in. Done. In 3 months, you could have 3 external financial goals. Just is this the joint over here? Or do we already move that board? We moved that one. It's okay. Y'all remember that board? You on the replay. Statement of fact. I'm so happy and grateful that I am earning and receiving. Statement of fact. You didn't know how you was going to get it though. You didn't know how it was going to come. You didn't know, you couldn't see it yet. You don't need that board no more. Well, I can leave it up there. You couldn't see yet. You just put the statement of fact out there, then you put some emotions behind it. When you put fact and emotions, that makes a fat seed. Oh boy, let me write that down. Somebody, I know y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. I got to put that one up here. Whew, whew. Y'all didn't hear me. Fact plus emotion equal fat seeds. Now there go the formula. You see that? Statement of fact. What's the emotion? I'll get my fat seeds. Go to the market. Put them in the ground. Let the universe take care of the rest. If I got it in the ground, remember like the flooding of the Nile? Once the water came up, it brought all the stuff from the surface and put it out in the land. They ain't have to do nothing. The Pharaoh, nobody was using no bunch of arm. They was using all timing. We've been using this for thousands of years. This is the system that billionaires use, yo. And I'm so happy that y'all let me teach it. I'm just really happy. First sentence is the goal. First sentence is the goal. Second sentence is how the goal makes you feel. Right? Not just the goal, but it's the fact. It's the goal realized. It's the goal realized. The goal realized. Where's mine? It's the fact realized. What is the fact that's going? What is the fact this month? You know what I mean? What is the fact? What is the fact realized? At the end of the day, what's the fact realized? What is the fact realized? Oh, you all over the place, ain't you? Right. What is the fact realized? How does the goal feel? And then how does the goal realize feel? That's the emotion. The emotion is the feeling that goes with it. Does anybody understand why I say meditation is mandatory? Because if you ain't got control of your emotions and somebody else has got control of your emotions, then what happens when it's time for you to get your goal right? You ain't at peace. You ain't got no crystals. You ain't doing nothing. You all over the place. You ain't really popping no collars, and then you ain't following the map. They ain't never want you to see this. They never wanted you to see this right here, ever, ever. You can't lose with this because the moon ain't gonna let you down. Humans will let you down. I may not try to let you down. That's never my intention. But this moon right here, they gonna never let you down. Ever. Ever. Meditation is a must, man. It's just you gotta keep control. They ain't never want you to see this. And I ain't talking about white people and I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about the sinister because they take our energy and they are always turning it over, trying to keep us on the wheel of on their wheel, eating our energy, eating your energy, where the divine you doesn't come out. I gotta talk to my people in Australia about something too. And see, here's the other okay, wait. No. I gotta say this right now. Everybody type awareness, 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 awareness. It's all about me being aware of where I'm at on the court at all times. When I set this out, when I originally set this out, I had it was already written. Hold on. I don't want y'all to think I'm joking. See that? I wanted to start on a Sunday. There's the leading. I already knew what was going on. The leading phase was Wednesday the 25th. The doing phase was that 20th. Today the 29th. I already know what Wednesday is. That's the using phase. I know what next Sunday is. It's the planning phase. Then the Wednesday after that is the planting phase. Come on, man. Just look at this page. This is old. I ain't just write this today. And I had this on 3 or 4 dry erase. This is coming off of dry erase boards. That's why it's so neat looking. You are the mastermind in your government. So now when you go get something and you the leader and you go around here and say, come on, let's do it at this time, we're moving with the moon of the energy. We're moving with the energy of the moon. You're not stopping me. How you gonna stop me? I'm lined up with nature. Natir. If I'm lined up with nature, how you gonna run up on? You can't. So y'all going to parties or throwing parties, or you want to do an event, or you want to get something to get people to come to your website, and all of this right here. So guess what? People was coming the day up under this full moon energy. It was like 5 or 6 people who signed up today. They took action today. Oh, I'm taking action. Let me get in. I ain't signed up yesterday, day before yesterday. They could have, but guess what I was doing? I was leading up till today. I was delegating. I was being a good leader. And now what do we got? Action. Right. We got action. Latifah is saying how I feel all the time. She talking about I'm so hyped now. It's all facts. Okay, so now we got one more phase, right? Then I gotta take y'all through the days, and I'm letting y'all up out of here. Thank y'all for spending y'all Sunday with Khayr. So the next phase is, what did I just do with my y'all see I've been sitting here, right? And just that fast, I put my book down. I was like, where my book at? So we know that so now the using phase is all about celebrating. And it's on the 3rd. Number 3. I need to go back to blue first. Switch it up real quick. What am I doing? Using. We call it the using phase. Celebrate. Or call it what it really is. The partay. Not party, the partay. It's time to partay from the 3rd up until the 7th. So the 3rd of May, May 3rd, bum, 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 bum. So the 3rd, you can write that a little bit better. And then get, some way it starts over on the 7th. That don't happen all the time, so don't get used to it. Right. It just so happens to start over like that. And the clearing phase on the 15th, 2 months in a row. But like I said, don't get caught out there. Hey, now we got lucky, I guess. But it's not like that every month. I keep telling you, do not think that just because the planning phase starts on the 7th of May and it started on the 7th of April, that you can just be like, on the 7th, I'm going to just plan every month. Don't fall for that. That'll be on you. Take your time. What do you need to sit down with? That's why I said, if you don't do nothing else in this course, if you don't even come back no more, you can just take this right here and you're good to go. Now, I still got some videos. I have a video on every phase that I'm going to give you. I'm going to put it in the room. I'm going to put it in the Google Drive. You can have all of that. I'm going to give you the whole schedule so everybody who took this course can see it. I ain't never been out there in the public, and I'm not going to put it out there in the public. If you want to put out in the public, that's on you. But live it a little while first. Live it for a year or two and see how you can work through your stuff and manifest some things before you get out there and start doing too much. All right. So the partay is after the party. So now the energy is starting to wane a little bit, but I got a lot of momentum and I've done all of these things, right? And planning on the third. No, not planning. What do you mean? No, we're at the using phase right now. On the third is the using phase. Using. Let me erase this. Using. The using phase. So nobody gets confused. The using phase. Matter of fact, let's go over here to this whiteboard. Using phase. In business, I know people are celebrating, they spending money, they are out here they don't even remember what was going on back here on the 7th, but they're celebrating it. You spent 25 days of busting your ass and working over here. Guess what you're supposed to be doing right here from the 3rd to the 7th for these 4 days right here? Party! Hey, 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 hey. And the reason is you're building up this big keyword right here that you want to take into the next phase. And I'm going to put it in green because it's money. I want to get some momentum. Matter of fact, not just regular momentum. I want some money momentum going in here. I want some high energy celebrating going through. This is when you remember that song? You got know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You don't count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. The dealing is done on the 3rd. I ain't starting no project. You see how people get around the full moon, they trying to release something, how opposite they are, or they ain't have no plan from the 7th, and now here they come on the 29th, they want to start something. Bro, the dealing is already done. You done came to the table at the wrong time. Everybody done got their money. All the big players done got their money, and we gone. Y'all over there fighting each other over their $2, $3 hands. We was playing hands for $1,000. I raised you 8,000. I raised you 40,000. We just seen jokers like lose like 100 grand, win 200,000, win $500,000 in one hand, and then you came down and sat there at the same table and you playing for $1 or $2, raising somebody 50 cents. Nope. The screen went out. Okay, I hope everybody's back. So momentum, the momentum to take us back into my next plan. And guess what the next plan is? What are we doing next? I'm gonna just keep this right here. Next natural step. My plan is the next natural step from last month's plan. We're able to my rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Busy signal reggae version. I need to see that, Marlene. So now I'm gonna put it. Y'all got the circle, but now I'm gonna put this thing into one more perspective for you. Watch this. Woo! Yo, this one is gonna be major. Please draw this pyramid. Watch the rinse and repeat cycle I'm about to put y'all on. So we farmers out here, right? We would all agree that we're farmers, right? So as a farmer, the first thing I got to do is till the land. Then after I till the land, I need to nurture the land. And then after it's nurtured and the crops are coming up, I need to harvest the land. Then what do? Repeat. Till, nurture, and harvest, right? So tilling is when we are breaking up the land because we're going down. We're going down. We're going down into the ground. We're going down. We're digging into, you know what I'm saying? We're digging into. So watch this. It's getting ready to get funky now. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Ooh, let's go blue on them. So we want to start off at the top. What do we start off at the top with, everybody? Oh, that's too small. It's too big. We start off with peace. Start off with peace, right? Right, that's the peace phase. Then when we start getting the till going on, the next thing is, then we come in, we hit them with we got to come in with a plan, right? Then when we start getting closer, what we got to do? We got to plant that bad boy in the ground. See that? Whew. So I got to be at peace, come up with a plan, and plant it. All that's a part of the tilling process. And then when I hit this pivot right here, who is this? What's this right here? Anybody? Come on. What's the 3? Because now the momentum is changing now. The momentum is changing, and now I got to clear. So I'm hitting the clear on them. And now after I clear, boom. It's time for me to gather. It's moving on out. It was rough right here. You know it's always rough around the edges. Y'all know it's always rough around the edges. So then, bam, here come the gathering phase. It's a little bit lighter. I'm coming into the straightaway. But then guess what? Oh, shucks now. After the gathering phase, I start to begin to see. I was blind, but now I can see. I was at peace. I tilled it up. Now I'm nurturing this thing because I'm feeling pretty confident. I ain't got around the worst part. Now we flatten it out a little bit. Got my raw materials. I'm sitting over here. I can see what's about to happen. But then over here, I need to make another pivot. Ooh, that's a funky one right there. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Me likey, me likey, me likey. This right here is really important because now what's this function? I want to, this is the Heru. I guess we could use some green right here. Lead and delegate. That. I know when to lead and delegate. That's between my nurture and harvest. I had to get some people out here. Let's get this thing up out the field, right? Okay. Switch back to my blue back. Oh, Erykah Badu said, I want a rim shot, baby. Hold on. Let's go a little bigger. Bam. That's that super harvest. Let's get it up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Not 7, Kair. I mean, not 8, 7. That God degree, right? And then I got to change it to green because I'm counting my money when I'm walking from the table. Look at that right there. Boy, look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Because when I go to the harvest on y'all, it's my money side over here. I really made the money over there on the first side. Uh, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just sitting here. What's the last thing that y'all saw? Come on a scale of 1 to 10. Who can still see me? That's 1 if you clear, 0 if not so clear. Okay, good. Work with me. Shut all obstacles. I got everybody's down now. Okay. Okay, I got ones. We back in the building. Till, nurture, harvest. Stay at peace. Stay at peace. Run my plan. Dig the ground. Get connected to it. Do a hard pivot right here and clear. So we supposed to be put your little tires up. Put your little tires up. It's your wagon. I didn't mean that one. Right. Got to clear all that mess out. Okay. 8 is green. 8 is green for the money. That's a green right there. That's not black. 7 is red because that's action. The most action that you're going to have to take around here is 3 and 7. These are the 2 times that you really going to have to damn get your work on. Can I put a 3 back down? Can I change that to red? I surely can. I'll wipe it all the way out. There we go. 8 is green. It's not black. You know, 3 and 7 is where the action is at. 3 and 7 is where the action is at. Where you're gonna clear and where you're gonna really, really commit to this. You got to commit up here though at 2. At 2, it's got to be so much commitment. It's got to be so much commitment right here. It's got to be, man. Like Oh, that wasn't what I meant. You stay right there. Where you at? Oh, I can stay at 36. Okay. Commitment. Commitment. Commit and connect. That's what's going on over here on the teal. Teal, nurture, and harvest. Teal, nurture, and harvest. Teal, nurture, and harvest. Teal, nurtures, harvest, then repeat. Stay at peace the whole time. Once you got the formula, you ain't got to get nervous because it's 24 hours in every day. All right, I hope everybody has that. Which one of these boys I'm about to let go of? Boy, y'all seen that already. Whew. I'm letting that go. Mm. And we celebrate. When we come in, we celebrate this goal. We go tell people. We go do some braggadocious. We might do a little bit of shopping. Don't blow your whole wad. But it's very important that we know this particular cycle all day. All right. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. These cycles also go into the year and the day. So this one is going to be real interesting. Stay with me. Peace phase should be all day, right? If you write it down like this, you'll be like, wait a minute. It breaks down in the day too. This is the last part of class today. 6 p.m. is planning, and it's also September 22nd. 9 p.m. is the planning phase of the day, and that is November the 5th. 12 a.m. is the clearing phase of the day. That's December 22nd, wintertime. 3 a.m. is the gathering phase of the day, and February 5th starts the gathering phase. 6 a.m. is the seeing phase. And that's what? March 21st on the solstice. 9 a.m. is the leading phase, time to delegate. And that starts on May the 5th. 12 p.m. is the doing phase. They used to call that high noon. And that is June 23rd on the summer solstice. Nobody can see the screen right now. Whew. If you can't see the screen, I definitely will put this in the group, or this will be where we start off next time. 3 p.m. Who can see the screen? It'll come back. Just keep hitting refresh. Oh no. You can't see the whiteboard? Oh, this sucks. It's okay. Watch me take a screen capture. August 5th. Dry erase board couldn't handle 8 screens? We beat the dry erase board? Let me see what happens when I start closing them, when I start moving them down. What about now? Because I'm surely closing them down. Can't see the whiteboard, nothing written on it. Let me take a screenshot to show y'all. You see the whiteboard is blank? The old boards are showing. It's obviously it's stalling. So harvest till nurture just closed. Now it's blank. Wowzers. Oh, can you see my face? Because if you can see my face, that's the screen right there. There's definitely something on the screen. Must be the birds. Nah, just a little. It's a lot of high energy. Y'all jokers is y'all popping right there. So it's something on the screen, and I copied it. That's why I was just reading it out. If you would just say it, 6 p.m. planning, September the 22nd, 9 p.m. planting, November the 5th, 12 a.m. clearing, November 22nd, 3 a.m. gathering, February 5th. This is why I want everybody in the this is why I want everybody in the Facebook group. So if something goes down, I can just take that and implement it and put it over there. I don't want to put anything else on here because right, it hopefully shows up on the joint. The 3 p.m. is the using phase. The using phase. Using phase is the partay. It's August the 5th. Hmm. Bluetooth just told me, say, hey, battery's low. What we gonna do? All right. Switch to publish. Can see you, but it is not visible. Please put in the group. Yep. Can you make the screen you are on bigger? No. I cannot. If I turn the whiteboard off though, what's up? The whiteboard couldn't handle it, man. Can y'all see me now? To the next class. It's okay. It's okay. If you're in the Facebook group, then guess what? I'm here with you. I'm here so we can win. Oh, of course, for 2 seconds. I love it. I love it. Okay, comments, questions, feedback on today's comments, questions, feedback. You know that's how they gonna do. Watch now the dry erase board will probably try to come back up. It's too easy for me to type. Anybody see the dry erase board now? Right. Yeah. So it's not on my end because I can still see it. It's probably on your end. But it's still blank. You can't even see me typing on it. Yeah, we done enough for the day. 2 hours and a half for class today. We good. Right, because I don't want you because to go back and do the homework, it's just gonna be a lot of work. And I don't want people to clear out all the wrong info in my head. Right. Well, it's okay. Today is doing. That's right. Yeah, give me your feedback, man. How y'all feeling today? What's going on? Tell me how y'all feeling. I was amazing. Well, thank you. Wait a minute. Just put a pause on that one right there. I like that. Yay. Thank you. I got a whole video for that, Corey. So now go into I have like a video on all of this, but it was better for me to get your questions. So now in the Facebook group, what do? Bam! I need this. I need that. Corey, I got you, baby. Not clear on how you forming the two sentences for both the internal and external goal. Got that covered. I really just want you to be aware of this right now. It's not even the time to write goals right now. See, the moon is not really supporting you writing goals right now. I'm just giving you some action right here. These are action steps. This right here. Print this bad boy out on some really good glossy paper. Jonice said, I feel empowered and grateful. Thank you. On brain overload. I like brain overloads. I was wondering what I was going to be able to. There's plenty more now. We might have to put some classes like in the middle. Be like, yo, I have to come through with some more stuff. My email be late. We done already made that. We done already made that adjustments right there. Are the dates between the solstices and equinoxes the cross quarter dates? Yes. Whatever the dates are for equinoxes and solstice, that is the seeing phase, the spring, the doing phase, the summer, the planning phase, the fall, and the clearing phase is the winter. Where did you get my phase? Where or who did you get the phases from? I started learning this from Juju Mama. My man Rakim say, cool, put me up on this. Then I just started digging a little more, started seeing the astrological pieces. But then I didn't understand it until I was doing it for 2 years. It was like me really living and watching for 2 years, like of being aware of myself and the people around me, because each phase lasts 45 days. Yeah. So when you like do 45 days of clearing, that joint rough. That joint rough. Right. I like them too. The course won't never offered. I like this comment right here. The course wasn't offered sooner. I'm only doing it because Taurus is in. I'll do another moon magic course like after this, strictly for moon magic, but y'all getting the moon magic, the ritual, the monies, all of that. We got 4 more classes. Just paciencia. Tell them, Marlene, paciencia. Everybody chill, suave. I got everybody covered. Trust me. Thank you for saying it's definitely worth the investment. Like Laquita said, don't overthink it, Corey. Be at peace. Talking to yourself. Right. What about the rituals for each phase? They'll be in the group. You're going to get an email. You're going to have all of that for you to watch on your own behalf. As a good teacher, I got to also monitor. We're going on 3 hours. Even if the first 15 minutes was slow, we still over 2 hours, yo. That's too much for some people to take in at one time. I can go on and on and on, but we're not going to do that right now. Is everybody good right now? If you good, hit me with a 4. You know what I mean? If you say, hey, I still need some more, hit me with a 3. I want 3s if you need some more, and 4s if you good for right now. You got plenty of information and plenty of work to go do. 4s is jump. No 3s nowhere. Marcus, you don't want no more. Renee, you good? Okay. Costanza, you straight? 8 up. AJ put a 4 up. Right. Ain't nobody talking about no trees right now. Paciente, mi gente. Calmados. Right. What time does class start? 8 o'clock. Yeah, Jasmine and Rosalind and showboats. Right. 8 o'clock on Wednesday. 5 o'clock Pacific. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Righto. I'm gonna be in contact with y'all. We have tomorrow. We got Tuesday. We got Wednesday day. Yeah. Too full. Need time to digest. Right. Waddle around some sun. It's the full moon. Go out and go out tonight. Get into something. Let your head rest. Drink you some water. If you want, get you a beer. I ain't gonna tell you to roll nothing up. I can't tell you what to do. You know. Oh yes. Please look for the email hello@livingfree.coach and whitelist it. This email is where you be getting things from. I might, yeah, it might be living. So this email right here, please go look for this email. Some people say they didn't get it. So how do we find the download files on Facebook? Because I'm gonna put it in the group. Are you in the Facebook group? Because if you're on here, you got an email that says click here to join the Facebook group. So just come on in the Facebook group and I'll take care of you. All right, family. Thank you so much. Come to the group. That's all you got to do. It's a link to the Facebook group. Right. Just found the Google file. Right. I'm going to have that loaded up. Ah. Oh, people are, ooh. Okay, well, we have to just, if it's not working, then we have to just keep with what's working. We'll have to just stay with hello at coach, hello at coachkhayir.com. Some of y'all got Boxby asking us to pay for the fees to connect through. Boy, okay, Boxbees, it's all right. We're gonna resend it back out. Going to White Rock Lake and feed nature for my ancestors while I eat some tacos. Sounds smart. I'm going ahead and get me some jerk and brown stew chicken and pop off myself. I appreciate y'all, but we always end in peace. We came in peace and we always end in prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turn the whiteboard off. Hit them with the screen share. Ta-da. Ah. Anabakoa Gijalaki Minka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagibor, Deshe Yakadeka, Kabava Shamra, Barkam Taram Rakame, Dezika Taker, Tamid Gaman, Kasin Kadosh, Baru, Tufka, Nahela Taker, Yakid Gehalam Chapanez, Krekatushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dezaktanu, Yodea Talamok, Barukshem, Kavumakuto, Nalam Vaed. Started at 5. Oh yeah, the replay is getting ready to come in like 15 minutes. All right. All right, fam. Talk to y'all later. Peace.